Guys, grab your iPhones because I got 25 super useful tips and tricks that I guarantee you forgot all about. Like, take a look at this. Let's say you're busy scrolling through Instagram and you come across a really funny picture you want to share. Well, if you just screenshot it, then tap and hold on that screenshot, you can actually swipe up and go into another application like WhatsApp. Then drop it directly into your chat and bam, click send. You can also do this with photos from your photo app, so just tap and hold on a bunch of them, swipe up so you head to your main screen, open up WhatsApp, then just drop again, and it's literally that simple. I mean, I totally forgot this even existed, but here's something you probably didn't even know at all. So let's just say you're busy browsing through any one of your apps, whether it's Notes, Settings, or even the Health app. And as you browse that app, going deeper and deeper into features or different settings, if you want to go back, you can actually tap and hold on the back button, and this little secret menu will pop up, so you can just tap onto any one of these folders and instantly go back to them. And this also works inside Chrome and Safari, so you can just tap and hold and then go back to any older web page you visited. And that's just a small forgotten gesture. I got even better ones. Okay, so check this out. If you're in an app and you've been scrolling for days all the way at the bottom of a page, instead of scrolling all the way back to the top, you can actually touch anywhere on the status bar and it'll instantly jump right back to the top again. It's so useful, and you can do this in literally any app like YouTube, Spotify even, Safari, and you can even continuously scroll up in Messages. But then for the next forgotten trick that a lot of people don't actually know about is shake to undo, which you should definitely try. It's honestly so nifty and it works in so many places on your phone. So if you're busy typing out a message and want to undo that, just shake your phone, click undo, and it'll instantly undo that for you. Or you can even do this inside the photo editing tool. Just shake and you can instantly undo the edit. And the same goes for your home screen. So if you ever moved something around by mistake, just shake it and it'll put it right back to how it was. Nice. Now let's see if you remember this little gesture. If you want to, let's say, share a picture with a friend, you can actually take your 3 fingers and pinch with them on the screen to copy it. And then if you go into another app, like WhatsApp for example, you can pinch out with 3 fingers and it'll quickly paste it. This also works with text, and honestly, it's just so much easier and quicker than having to go into the share sheet, finding the app you want to share it to, and then the person. This is just quick and easy. And even though that one's pretty forgotten, I'm saving my 3 most useful and forgotten tips for the end. Okay, now here's some quick tricks on the keyboard you must never forget. So a lot of people know by now that you can hold down the spacebar and easily move the cursor around. But what a lot of people don't know is if you tap anywhere on the keyboard while holding down, then move the cursor, it'll actually start selecting text. Then when you're done selecting, just tap on the keyboard again, and now you know how to precisely select text. Then if you ever want to quickly type in a special character or number, just press and hold down the special character key, select what you want, then when you're done, just let go and carry on typing. And did you know, if you want to select any word, just tap twice and it'll select the word, or triple tap if you want to select the entire paragraph. And if you tap and hold onto any letter, it'll actually show you a bunch of special characters, and this even works with the currency key too. Just so nifty. And while we're in the Notes app, something else many people forgot about is if you draw any shape with the markup tool, in order to make it look better, all you have to do is just pause at the end of the shape and your iPhone will automatically fix it. And this works wherever you find the markup tool. So if you're in Photos, you can quickly draw your shape, then just hold and bam. So whether it's on Photos, Notes, the Mail app, or even on screenshots, don't forget this sweet trick to correct shapes. But here's a really cool tip you can do with the search bar. Let's say you need to quickly do a calculation. Just type in the search bar like 25 minus 7 and check it out, it'll give you the answer, 18. Which is exactly how many tips and tricks I still have to show you guys. And while we're on the home screen, another little trick a lot of people have forgotten about is instead of moving apps one by one, which can be really tedious, you can actually tap onto a few of them to quickly stack them up and then move them together simultaneously. Just so much easier. And if you don't like where they are, don't forget that you can just shake to undo. Okay, check this out. Open camera, tap take picture. You can control your entire phone with just your voice. To do this, it's so easy. You just have to go inside the accessibility settings, then scroll right to the bottom where you'll find accessibility shortcuts. Just set this to voice control, and now when you click the side button 3 times, open Photos. Bam! And if you ever want to find out what control commands there are, just ask it to show names, and then you can just ask it to tap on any one of the names and open them up. Pretty simple. But I also have a little trick on how to make your iPhone's camera super snappy. And to do that, you'll just need to go inside your camera settings and turn on Use Volume Up for Burst. So now, whenever you quickly need to take some pics, just open up the camera app, hold the volume up button, and it'll rapidly take some pics. Then inside your Photos app, all those photos will be in one picture, and if you click on this button, you can actually go inside all those photos and pick exactly which one you want. So sweet. So, you know how annoying it is when... Hello?
Hi, can I interest you in some toaster insurance?
Where did you get my number from?
Oh, that's not important, ma'am. Would you...
Well, this next trick will help make sure you don't get any spam calls. So I guarantee a lot of you guys have forgotten all the places and websites or forms where you filled in a bunch of your information about yourself. I'm talking your email address for free Wi-Fi, your phone number for taxi services. I mean, it's kind of crazy just how much personal information we give out. So if you hop onto Chrome or Safari and search for a company called Incogni and sign up, basically what Incogni does is crawls the internet every single day to find any information about you that's out there on the internet and actually removes it for you. Because the problem is, if you don't remove your personal information, it'll get sold off to some shady people or a bunch of other companies that'll use that to either scam you or sell you things you don't even want. And since I started using Incogni, they've removed my personal details from so many different sites. It shows me how many companies have been collecting my data, it shows you who they are, and even gives a status update on how much they've removed. Plus, I have a code for you guys. In case you're interested in trying it out, just use Hayls at checkout and it'll get you 60% off your first year. Now that's pretty sweet. Now, if you want some magic tricks, Siri can actually help you out. And to do this, all you gotta do is hold down the side button and say, Lumos.
It's on now.
And to turn it off, just say, Nux.
It's off now.
Now that's magical. There's also Accio Spotify or Accio YouTube to quickly open apps. Accio Instagram. So that's a cool way to open up apps, but let me show you some sweet app tricks. Okay, now how many of us forgot that our iPhone actually has a measuring app? It comes natively installed and it uses your iPhone's camera to measure things, kind of like a tape measure. But what's particularly forgotten about this app is that it also comes with a leveling tool. So the next time you're busy hanging up a painting or putting up a TV, this app can really help you out. Then, believe it or not, the weather app also has a little forgotten trick to it too. Inside the weather app, if you tap on this little map icon, you can actually see a real-time interactive map with all the wind speeds around the globe. You can even change the map from wind to temperature instead, which will show you exactly how cool or hot certain places are. And there is even rain, so it'll show you exactly where in the globe it's currently raining and also how much it's raining. Then let's not lie, but we all love taking photos of our food. But did you know that inside the photo app, if you go into a picture of one of your meals and swipe up from the bottom, then press the visual lookup icon, your iPhone will actually go and get a recipe for you of the meal in your photo. So now, if you ever find something tasty while you're out and about or online, just snap a pic or take a screenshot of it, and you can make it at home. Now, I'm pretty sure we've all fallen asleep while a video or Spotify is playing. And if that's you, then you need to know that if you go into the clock app, then in timers, and set a time for when you think you'll fall asleep, then click on when time ends and scroll right to the bottom and select stop playing. Because what this will do is when the timer goes off, it'll actually stop any music or video from playing and also lock your phone. So nifty. And while we're talking about timers, I'm pretty sure we all know about the timer icon that you can use to quickly set a timer, but not many people remember that you can actually press and hold down on it and set a timer even faster. I mean, I use the timer all the time, and this just makes it so much quicker and easier. Then if you want to increase your focus or level up your concentration, you gotta know about this. Inside the control panel, if you tap and hold on the ear icon, you'll see something called background sounds. And if you turn this on, you'll see a bunch of different sounds you can choose from that your iPhone will play that is actually meant to help you focus, study, or sleep better. So the iPhone is always getting a bunch of cool new features, but a cool feature that a lot of people have forgotten about is back tap. This is actually super useful, and to turn it on, all you have to do is go back inside your accessibility settings, then into touch, and right at the bottom you'll see it over there, back tap, where you can then customize the double tap or triple tap. Personally, I have double tap to take a screenshot and triple tap to lock the screen, but you can set it to pretty much anything. Okay, now check this out. If you go into the phone app, then to your contacts and select a contact to edit, how many of you forgot that you can actually set a custom ringtone for that contact? I mean, this is probably one of the best ways to quick and easily identify who's actually calling you. But what if your phone's on silent? Well, you can then choose to add a custom vibration through the haptic settings, which will then give that contact their own unique vibration pattern. And something else people didn't know even existed on an iPhone is that you can even create your own unique vibration pattern for that contact. All you gotta do is just tap out the pattern on your iPhone screen and bam! Now whenever that contact gives you a ring, that new pattern will vibrate. But now these next 3 tricks are not only the most forgotten, but are probably the most useful ones that you should definitely start using. So the first trick has actually got to do with screenshots, because I bet you forgot that in Safari or Chrome, if you take a screenshot and tap to open it up, in here you can actually change it to a full page, which will turn this screenshot into the entire web page. This is so nifty because inside the Files app, you can then just open that screenshot and copy any text from it. Or you can just save screenshots to the Photos app and keep your recipes from the web this way. Sweet. For the second most forgotten trick, inside your Photos app, did you know that if you have a video playing and you pause it, you can actually tap and hold down onto any text in the video, then select it to copy, which can come in really handy with documents, for example. Just take a video of them and then scan afterwards. Just so useful. Then for the third trick, and this one's super simple, when you have a lot of apps open, instead of closing them one by one, you can actually swipe up with 3 fingers to close 3 of them at once. By the way, you may have noticed I've been using iOS 18 throughout this entire video, so make sure you subscribe to see that, but I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!